Welcome to the latest update. First up, we are looking at the diplomatic moves in the region as President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan has officially shared new footage from his working visit to Turkey. The video highlights his recent trip to the country and gives a behind-the-scenes look at his official engagements between April 16th and 17th. This social media post offers a first-hand glimpse into the high-level meetings that are shaping regional partnerships.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Turning now to the international stage, President Trump is taking a hardline stance on the ongoing tensions with Iran. With the current ceasefire approaching its expiration, the president has made it clear that if a deal is not reached, the fighting will resume. We are tracking the latest reports from CBS News regarding this high-stakes pressure and what it means for the fragile stability in the region. In the world of business and technology, the Interactive Advertising Bureau has just released a massive report for 2025 showing that U.S. digital ad revenue has hit a record-breaking $294.6 billion. This surge is being driven primarily by social media and digital video, which saw explosive growth even without the help of major events like the Olympics or elections. It is a massive structural shift that is redefining how brands connect with audiences in the modern digital age. Finally, we are reporting on the resilience of the people in Kyiv following a massive Russian attack that caused extensive damage across the city. CBS News reports on how Ukrainians have immediately jumped into action to support one another and begin the cleanup process amidst the ongoing conflict. Stay tuned as we cover these stories and more, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes of high-stakes international diplomacy? Well, the cameras were rolling, and we finally got a peek. President Ilham Aliyev of Azerbaijan recently wrapped up a working visit to Turkey, and he took to social media to give us an all-access pass to the trip. Spanning April 16th to the 17th, the footage captures the rhythmic pulse of top-level state relations in action. It is more than just a formal travel log. It is a clear statement on the deepening bonds between these two nations. Seeing these moments shared directly with the public is a brilliant way to bridge the gap between complex geopolitical strategy and the people watching it unfold in real time. If you want to keep up with more of these behind-the-scenes glimpses into global politics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for updates. At the end of the day, it is the strength of these personal connections between leaders that often sets the tone for the future of the entire region. What happens when the clock runs out on a high-stakes ceasefire? The geopolitical landscape is shifting once again as President Trump turns up the heat on Iran. With the current ceasefire approaching its expiration, the message from the administration is blunt and uncompromising: secure a deal or prepare for the fighting to resume. It is a classic move from the playbook of pressure-based diplomacy, but the implications here are massive. CBS News correspondent Olivia Rinaldi has been tracking these developments closely, highlighting just how fragile this window of calm really is. We are talking about a situation where the margin for error is razor-thin, and the consequences of a stalemate are far-reaching. As the world watches these negotiations unfold, it brings up a broader question about the nature of international relations in the modern era. Is brinkmanship a necessary tool for peace, or is it just a dangerous gamble? We want to know your take on this volatile situation, so drop a comment below and let us hear your thoughts. If you value this kind of deep-dive reporting, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the stories that shape our world. At the end of the day, the path to stability is rarely a straight line, and we are right here to walk it with you. The digital ad industry just shattered every expectation, and frankly, it did it without even breaking a sweat. According to the latest IAB report, U.S. digital ad revenue hit a staggering $294.6 billion in 2025. What makes this number truly mind-blowing? It happened in a year completely devoid of major booster events like the Olympics or a presidential election. We are talking about $36 billion in pure, organic growth. This wasn't a fluke. It was a fundamental shift in how money moves online. Let's break down the winners. Social media has officially become the heavyweight champion, pulling in $117.7 billion. That's a massive 32.6% jump year over year. Why? Because it's no longer just about likes. It's about creators, integrated shopping, and targeting that's getting scarily accurate. Meanwhile, search advertising, the old guard of the internet, is still growing, but at an 11% clip, it's clearly losing its luster as the go-to home for new investment. The money is flowing toward eyeballs and action. Digital video has surged 25.4% to $78 billion, proving that if you aren't in on connected TV and short-form content, you're essentially invisible. But here is where things get really interesting: the rise of commerce media. It hit $63.4 billion this year. Advertisers have realized that the real gold mine isn't just showing an ad, it's being right there at the point of sale using first-party data. It's a direct response to a cookieless world where your own transaction data is your most valuable asset. And we have to talk about the robots. Programmatic advertising hit $162.4 billion, and the industry is already testing agentic AI, autonomous systems that don't just automate a bid, but actually run the entire campaign strategy. We've seen production-scale tests where AI-driven agents outperformed human-led efforts by 40%. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the new infrastructure of the web. Perhaps most notably, creator advertising has emerged as a serious $37 billion a year power player. We've officially moved past the era of one-off influencer sponsorships. Brands are now building long-term, structural programs around creators, integrating them into their core marketing DNA. So, what's the bottom line? The industry is consolidating around a few massive players who own the data and the commerce pipes. It's a performance-driven, AI-enabled, video-first world. If you're still relying on the strategies that worked 5 years ago, you aren't just falling behind, you're becoming obsolete. How do you see AI changing the way you consume content and interact with brands? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the shifting digital landscape. Remember, the future belongs to those who measure what matters. In the face of destruction, humanity doesn't just survive, it unites. Today, we're looking at the raw, unfiltered reality of a massive Russian aerial assault on Kyiv, where the immediate aftermath wasn't defined by the debris, but by the hands of the people working to clear it. CBS News' Aiden Stretch brings us closer to the ground, where local Ukrainians didn't wait for permission or professional crews. They grabbed brooms, shovels, and their own resilience to begin rebuilding the pieces of their neighborhood. It's a sobering reminder that while infrastructure can be shattered by missiles, the collective spirit of a community is significantly harder to break. Watching citizens stand together in the dust of their own homes is both heartbreaking and profoundly inspiring. It forces us to ask, how much can one city endure before the world truly wakes up? If you want to keep up with the latest on-the-ground reporting like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support keeps the conversation going. In the end, it's not the bombs that define a nation's history, but the courage of those who refuse to leave it behind.